Hi guys, welcome to another video by myself, Bates and 87. As you guys know, I was invited to the FIFA 18 capture event in London to capture FIFA 18, as you guys do know. EA provided my travel and my food and accommodation while I was there. So massive thank you to EA Sports. But let's get into the main video, guys, and hopefully you're enjoying it. Make sure you subscribe, like and comment, all that good stuff, and let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome to another squad builder video on FIFA 18 by myself, Bates and 87. Now I did record this live at the capture event, but unfortunately I never recorded my voice, which is very clever, and obviously I wanted to add some commentary to this to explain why I've gone with a team like we do have, which is going to be in front of you in a second. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or G game codes, go and check out g2a.com, the link is down below. If we try and hit over 5,000 likes, guys, that'd be absolutely awesome, and more than likely everyone is going to be going for a reasonably cheap team at the start. A lot of people are like, oh, Bates is going to go for an expensive team, but if you guys didn't know, I'm doing a Road to Glory style, and more than likely the shell of this team will be the team I aim for the first week of FUT Champions whenever it decides to come round. So like I said, guys, leave that like rating, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and make sure you do hit that bell button, as it will notify you when I do upload FIFA 18 content, as all that seems to be on the channel now. And if you guys have missed any of the content which has been around over the past week and a bit, go and check that out, guys. There's plenty of playlists, and the whole revamp of the homepage of my channel is there, so you guys can go and see what videos you may be interested in. So, cheap, overpowered. That's what people like. Now, obviously, I can't put a value on these players as of yet. Reason being is there's not really a live transfer market. People haven't got the game, but we were recording these at the FIFA 18 capture event in London. Now, we're going to start off with a goalkeeper, guys, and it is going to be an English goalkeeper, one which a lot of people will have hoped stayed in FIFA 17, but unfortunately, he's come back to FIFA 18 as well, guys. It is the 81 rated Butland jumping on into our team. There isn't really that much choices for English goalkeepers. Joe Hart would have been one, but we decided to go with Jack Butland to give him the benefit of the doubt. But honestly, after playing FIFA 18, I'm pretty unsure about goalkeepers in general. In the centre-back position, next to him, guys, and getting a strong link to him as well, there isn't really that many choices to pick from when it comes to reasonably high-rated, and does the job style of defenders. Cahill being the highest that we did packed, and obviously going all the way down to Smalling, who's 81 now, and John Stones as well, being 79. But the one we've actually gone with is Eric Dyer of Tottenham Hotspur. 63 pace, 81 defending, 85 physical, and I think we do take a look at his in-game stats in a second as well, just to show you how much of a defensive mind he's got. Defending, you can see 83 slide tackle, 82 stand tackle, 80 interceptions, 83 heading accuracy, as well as the aggression and strength, which is always needed. He's got a decent shot power as well, decent free kick and short pass. Will be a well-rounded CDM where he's obviously played in real life as well. But honestly, after using him in these games I did play with him in this squad builder, Eric Dyer has definitely earned his place in it. Now, joining him on the left-hand side, guys, is going to be a perfect link to him, and it is going to be Rose. Rose is a left-back, 82 rated now, 81 pace, 81 defending, 78 physical, and 77 dribbling. The choices for English left-backs, Milner, 67 pace. You're going to go nowhere near him, and obviously Leighton Baines as well, but I think Baines is probably going to be a little bit more expensive than Rose. Now, to complete the trio, and you guys know I love my strong links when building teams, guys, we could have gone with actually, we couldn't have gone with an English guy. We had to go with a Spurs to get the strong links, and it is at Dembele. Dembele, really, really good offensively, really, really good defensively as well. And you can see 4-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, medium work rates, and left-footed, hence why he's on the left-hand side. Moving over to his in-game stats, you can see well-balanced, pretty averagely well balanced, but very good dribbling and very good physical as well. With 92 strength in the middle is absolutely spot on. Ball control, passing, brilliant, and that completes a trio on the left hand side. Now we move over to the right hand side, which is where we're going to start off in the Calcio A. We are going to go to Roma. There is some high-rated players for Roma. You can get Manlas in the team with decent stats if you wanted to. I probably won't be able to afford him on my road to glory at the early stages. So Juan Jesus, 79 pace. I think he was a left-back in previous FIFA. This time he is back at centre-back, 77 defending as well. But mainly the pace we have used him. Now, Eric Dyer is a pretty slow style centre-back and good positioning. And Jesus is the one who runs around to get all the job in. That's why we've gone with him. And then at right back, we've got Florenzi as a choice, but you guys know, and I mentioned it at the end of last FIFA as well, Karsdorp, the new Holland signing for Roma, is probably going to be a cheaper alternative. An 87 pace. He's pretty tall as well, with being 6 foot, and high medium work rates and pretty good defensive and dribbling stats actually for bombing up the wing. So he's going to be my choice of right back to get a strong link to Jesus. We could have gone Brazilian maybe if we wanted to, but we're going to stick with Roma. In the middle, we're going with Strootman. Not a lot of people go near Strootman. I think he's the highest rated player that I've chosen in team as well. 67 pace, 78 dribbling, 78 defending, 82 physical, 82 passing and 74 shooting. 84 rated card, that's pretty good, and I think he's going to be mid-range, and the reason being is 84 is a big number for SBCs if you guys played FIFA 17. So now we get to mix it up a bit, guys. We've got Roma, we've got Spurs, and we've got Butland in net as well. In the centre of midfield, we've gone with another defensive-minded midfielder, which is Fabinho. 74 pace, 83 defending, 83 physical, and 70, I think it was 74. For something else, 76 dribbling. His in-game stats, guys, he's ridiculous. 83 interceptions, 88 stand tackle, 85 slide tackle, 83 aggression, 89 stamina as well, and he's got the decent stuff to ping the ball left and right out to the wingers. And obviously, to get Fabinho on to full chemistry, guys, we need 2 strong links to him. Repeating the process, you know. In the right forward, we go over one of my favourite players in FIFA 16. It is Lucas. 93 pace, 86 dribbling, 74 shooting. So we know we're not going to be passing to him to doing the shooting, but you can see his in-game stats: dribbling, 94 agility, 87 balance, 88 dribbling, and vision's pretty good as well. But shooting and passing are pretty meh. Pace, dribbling. That's what we got him in the team for. And on the right-hand side, sorry, on the left-hand side, we now move over, actually we stay in Liga 1 and we go with, not Depay, he's actually left forward now, we're sitting there, it is Lemar, 85 pace, 86 dribbling, 70 physical, 80 pace. He's got a little bit of hype around him because of obviously the proposed transfers to both Arsenal and Liverpool, but I wanted to try him in. He completes the links to Fabinho needed to keep everyone on full chemistry, and literally in at the striker position, guys, we can put anyone in there, but look at the in-game stats of Lemar. He looks absolutely brilliant. Agility, balance, obviously ball control, decent shooting stats as well. And to complete it, we're going with a card which hasn't transferred over into FIFA 18 yet, and it is a transfer of the Monaco striker, 83 rated MBAPPE. Now, as we're using him, he is the Monaco version, but as you guys will pick up the game, he will be a PSG version, which could inflate his price a lot. But you've got so many different options if you wanted to do it. You've got likes of Falcao, Balotelli if you wanted them in, and if you want to go cheaper, you can probably find that. But MBAPPE completes the team, makes it look absolutely brilliant. 90 pace, 80 shooting, and 74 passing, 84 dribbling, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high medium work rates, and you can see his dribbling ability, his stamina, and his shooting, and definitely his pace are the standout statistics which you definitely need, which makes him one of the best players. Now, I do know Marshall's done an in-depth player review of MBAPPE. If you guys want to go and watch it, I'd recommend doing so, because I reckon a lot of people are going to go near MBAPPE at the start because he's mid-range, and he's going to be pretty expensive just because he's French and PSG, but he's definitely worth putting into into your team if you can. So that's the cheap, overpowered, 2 main words for the start of FIFA 18, guys, of a team that I've put together. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Obviously with that one, the only thing which will change is a strong link to Lucas and a weak link to Lemar when it's his PSG version, but the team is how it will be in FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Anyway, so if you guys have enjoyed this squad builder, I like it, and we very, very much appreciate on it, as it always will be. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already, hit that bell button and get involved with all the videos on the channel. And with that said, guys, let's go and get into the highlights of FUT Champions that we managed to get with this cheap, overpowered starter team or aim team. I don't know. You guys let me know what you would title this team. Anyway, so let's get into it and take a look at the highlights. So guys, moving on to talk about the players a little bit individually more. Dembele, like I said at the start, and we will start with the midfield because the midfield is key to what this team was doing for me. The Dembele, he is nuts at defending. This team in general is very good at defending. I think we only conceded 3 goals in the 4 games we did play with them. And Dembele was definitely key to getting the ball up into the attack and also clearing it. That goal, I have no idea how the ball flicked up like it did, but the half volley by MBAPPE was ridiculous and a very, very nice goal to take us 2-0 up. But Dembele, brilliant at clearing up the mess, starting the burst up into the attack, and also does have the skills and a very dominant left foot. With the Fabinho, he's mainly the defensive midfielder. He's one who you want to sit back and definitely clear up the mess when needed. And Strootman, alright going forward as well. Now, more than likely, I was using him just to sit in the midfield and ping the ball out to the left and the right, but when he sat into midfield and actually did move up into the attack, he was able to cause a lot of damage even there, linking the ball through to the attackers, and you're seeing one of the players out of the three who was definitely three of my favourite cheap players in FIFA 18, which I played with so far. MBAPPE is a ridiculous finisher, very, very strong, very, very fast, and did induce a lot of mistakes from my opponent's defence. Whether it be linking the ball out to the wing or even finishing inside the area, he was spot on. And like I said, guys, Marshall's in-depth review on him is definitely worth the watch. Lucas, the same. The past 3 FIFAs in a row, he's been the same. Overpowered, strong. As long as you don't shoot with him, even though we did get a lot of goals with him, if you don't shoot with him, mainly aim to link the ball to MBAPPE or Luke or Lemar, you're gonna have a lot of fun with him. I had a lot of fun with Lucas yet again, and definitely will be one of my purchases come probably the first or second week of Ultimate Team. And Lemar on the other side was very, very similar and actually very strong for the size he is, and that was something which somebody did point out to me in FIFA 17, that he is very strong and does have the finishing and dribbling ability to go with it. Defence. One reasonably slow centre back in Dyer. Didn't really notice that. The defence itself, they all clustered together and stopped my opponents from scoring a few times anyway. Rose, a very good attacking left back, but also good defensively as well. Maybe like, he reminds me a lot like the right back version of Kyle Walker in FIFA 17 actually, but on the left back this time. And then we've got the defence, Jesus. Like I said, a person who runs around like a headless chicken but gets the defensive job done. And if they do get past Jesus, they're going to be met with Eric Dyer, who is a pain to get past. And then the right back of Karsdorp, very, very good at attacking right back, and got in very dangerous positions and helped me get a lot more goals than I probably would do if I wasn't involved in my defence. And the goalkeeper, Butland, we can't really talk much about him, but nothing bad to say, guys. Keepers, apart from the likes of De Gea, have been insane, but everyone else has been pretty meh. So, if you enjoyed the video, guys, leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. We'll be back in with another FIFA 18 video soon.